Thank you so much for joining us today. In this lovely afternoon, I'm Arlene Rodriguez Martinez, Senior Program Manager with Jazz Power Initiative. I've learned to wait for that. Thank you again and welcome to the Jazz Power Intergenerational Jam series, a series presented here in the National Jazz Museum in Harlem and in Alianza Dominicana Cultural Center once a month, where we highlight the wonders of jazz. We are here to bring moving, memorable, and soul-touching jazz to the uptown community, always for free and open to all. Hosting here today in our wonderful partner venue, National Jazz Museum in Harlem, is us, Jazz Power Initiative, a nonprofit organization founded in 2003, serving thousands of New Yorkers throughout the city and visitors each year, where students, teachers, artists, and audiences ages 6 to 80 get to explore all the wonders of jazz. Our mission is to build more creative and inclusive communities through jazz education and performances. Led by award-winning teaching and performing artists, Jazz Power Initiative offers multidisciplinary training, scholarships, and performance opportunities for all New Yorkers at low or no cost. Thank you to our wonderful funders. Big round of applause for them. Thank you. Our programs include after-school and in-school workshops, community workshop for adults. So adults out there that you wanna learn how to sing, please join us. Our monthly Intergenerational Jazz Power Jam series, like this one, and our annual Jazz Power Institute at Lehman College for artists and educators. So we encourage you to please keep in touch. We have programming for everybody to enjoy. So pass through our Jazz Power table, and you can follow us in our newsletter or social media. Folks, it's going to be a great event ahead as we pay tribute to an unforgettable musician and friend with this special Jazz Power Jam in honor of Claire Daly. Yes. Claire Daly Lives, the name of this event, celebrates the life of baritone saxophonist and beloved community anchor Claire Daly, who passed away 1 year ago. The program opens with a new piece commissioned by Jazz Power Initiative, composed by Joel Forrester, and music and Kirpal Gordon in poetry, and arranged by a great friend, Blake and Deb Weiz, and concludes with a jam session for Claire's favorite tunes performed by her dear friends and collaborators, so you want to stick around for the end of this. This is our second concert, I have to say. We started our first concert in her tribute this past Wednesday in Alianza Dominicana, and it was just so magical. It's a treat because it's delightful to see that we have gathered here for her, to celebrate her, to continue to connect with her. And it's so special to see friends of her coming together, not only in the audience level, but also on stage. So you are in for a treat. By the way, I have to say, her family members and friends have been so grateful to donate her different albums that you can find in the Jazz Power table for a small contribution. This would go to Jazz Power students for a scholarship for them to study in the same institute where Claire used to be a teacher. So any donations for this is going to be greatly appreciated. So without further ado, after saying all these wonderful things, let me not keep you too in the middle for that. Please help me welcome the Jazz Power Orchestra. Eli Yamin on piano and co-leader. Boss. Michael Blake, tenor, saxophone, and co-leader as well. Said Nasser, alto saxophone. Lisa Parrot in baritone saxophone. James Zollar on trumpet. Deborah Weiz on trombone. Dave Hofstra on bass. Steve Johns on drums, and Jasmine James on voice. Please help me on welcoming once again with a round of applause these wonderful artists and very good friends of Claire's. And let's start this jam.
Thank you very much, everyone, and thanks for coming out for Claire Daly Lives. I just want to tell you a little bit about the piece because we didn't make a program. We started this project after Claire's passing last year. Joel Forrester was a very close friend and colleague of Claire's, a very accomplished and prolific composer. I asked him if he would be interested in writing a piece in her honor, a piece that could endure for generations so that we could continuously celebrate Claire's spirit. And he graciously accepted. I also asked Claire's dear friend, Kirpal Gordon, to write a poem, which he did. And the poem is called What Claire Daly Told Me. So based on that poem, Joel Forrester provided us with a 5-movement suite. And that is what we'll be performing now. It runs about 40 minutes. So that'll be the first set. And the name of the different pieces in the suite, the first one is Ode to Claire Daly. The second one is Back Talk. The third one is Evil Dream. And then the fourth one is Revelation. And finally, After You, Joel. So now we're going to play the Claire Daly Lives suite, composed by Joel Forrester, and poetry by Kirpal Gordon. And this is arranged by Michael Blake and Deborah Weiz. We hope you enjoy. Thank you.
What Claire Daly Told Me. Find me recollected in memories, smoke, and fog. Find me oft reflected in mirrors and mirage, waving in a field of barley's wheat. Find me under cerulean skies, meeting sultry sun streaks. Find me in does rise, in crusts of barley bread broken, baked in hearth's augured heat. In breezes lifting a magnolia bloom's red petticoat, find me unfurling into a hummingbird of ruby throat. With the light just right, I'm stardust's essence, glowing in phosphorescence. In my wingspan, dinosaur fins become mammals' limbs that open to human children. when a baritone saxophone floats golden notes above an oak-lined creek, skylark glides on the upswing breeze, swallowing seeds indigestible to feed this forest complete. Not for granted would the green fuse sing through things so infinitesimally, hide and seek discreet. Join me on the gusts. For wherever you open in wonder, I am. The bread on the stove, the rain on the rise, the curve of a bird's wing meeting the bend in the road. Find me through the shapes twilight takes, against a moon glow's ebb and flow, already shining, this blue within you. right now and until the end of time. Claire Daly lives right now and until the end of time. Claire Daly lives
One more time.
right now and until the end of time. Claire Daly lives.
Lisa Parrot on the baritone saxophone. Zaid Nasser on the alto saxophone. Michael Blake, tenor saxophone, flute, and arrangements. Soprano. Jasmine James, voice. Deborah Weiz, trombone and arrangement. James Zollar, trumpet. Dave Hofstra on the bass. Steve Johns on the drums. My name's Eli Yamin. We are the Jazz Power Orchestra. And we want to thank you so much for being part of this premiere of Claire Daly Lives, composition by Joel Forrester and a poem by Kirpal Gordon, and Michael Blake arranged 4 of the pieces. Let's give it up for Michael Blake and been such an important part of putting this project together. And Deborah Weiz arranged the chorale piece with the vocal. That was Deborah Weiz's arrangement. And we want to also honor especially a contribution of Lisa Parrot in the baritone chair. But Claire was our dear friend and such as we said, an anchor in our community. And she loved to teach. She loved to pass along her knowledge. She would have loved having Jasmine in the band to represent the next generation coming along. I'll remember some of the youngsters. Jimmy McBride, remember when he started playing with us when he was about 16, and now he's one of the workingest jazz drummers out here. A bunch of folks came through like that. But Claire, one of the things she liked to do in the summer was teach at the Litchfield Jazz Camp in Connecticut. She was very committed as a faculty member and had many great students there, including Lakeisha Benjamin, who's one of the great stars in jazz today. Lakeisha went to that camp and studied with Claire. And Claire was a fantastic saxophone teacher. She was really something. And her ensemble teaching also just giving people a sense of not just how to play jazz, but how to live a life in jazz. So we want you to know about Claire's connection with Litchfield Jazz Camp. Is anybody here from the camp? We had hoped. I don't think so. Okay. Okay. We had hoped that they were coming. Don Braden and Albert Rivera. But in any case, we are raising money today for contributions towards being able to send one of our Jazz Power students to the Litchfield Jazz Camp. So if you'd like to contribute to that effort, one way you can do that is at the table in the back where we have some of Claire's CDs and albums that were donated by her friends and family. So if you'd like to pick up one of her albums or CDs, you can do that and make a donation of any kind. And that's all the proceeds from those donations will go towards sending one of our Jazz Power students to the Litchfield Jazz Camp. So we invite you to join us in that effort. And we thank you so much for being part of this premiere. We've been streaming live, and the stream will live on the Jazz Power Initiative YouTube page. So you can tell friends, and of course we're eager to share this with Joel Forrester, the composer, and Kirpal Gordon, the writer. But feel free to share it with anybody you know and love who loves Claire or be interested in this music. And Jazz Power is here to stay. We have a lot of programs coming up. Please do stay in touch with us. And we're going to shift now. We'll take about a 5-minute kind of transition time, and we're going to have a little jam session and play some tunes that from Claire's book, which I have right here. Claire's book is right here. So we're going to play some tunes from her book, and feature some cats in the band. And if there are musicians here that knew and love Claire want to join us, please do come up and say hello, and I can put you into one of the songs. Oh, we want to announce our next show. Thank you, Arlene, and our funders. Let me thank the funders, first of all, who made this possible. New York State Council on the Arts, Governor Kathy Hochul, New York City Department of Cultural Affairs, Mayor Eric Adams. We had also our city council member, Carmen De La Rosa, has been a great support to us. Howard Gilman Foundation, also the Alianza Dominicana Cultural Center, and Catholic Charities, and I think that's it. National Jazz Museum in Harlem, our partner since 2017. Let's give it up for the museum, man. Come on. We're actually fortunate. The founder of the museum, Lawrence Schoenberg, is in the house. Is he out here or is he in the back? He's in the back. You can say hello to him on the way out. Ask him to tell you a story about how they started this great institution. And he's a very knowledgeable man of music. We also want to let you know that we'll be back here on November 15th for a concert from Lulada. They are giving thanks to the women of salsa. So it's going to be a lot of fun here on November the 15th. Thanks once again. Let's give it up for the Jazz Power Orchestra. Claire Daly Lives. Thank you. We'll be right back with more music. Yes, please. Thank you, guys. Actually, put them on the piano.
We're going to start with that song about you. You want to play that? We're going to start.
And I remember seeing him in the lobby all the time because I listened to the lobby for like 9 years. Yes. Deb Weiz. Yeah. I remember I came to their gigs and stuff like that. She told me stuff like, people like us. No, white guys. It's hilarious. So in. Eli told me about this. Oh, that's so perfect. It's just absolutely. I can see it now just when I look at your face.
I used to do all of this every day. We're going to do this. It's so much. It's endless. It's like I don't know how you guys. It's like as long as I know what to practice.
Yeah, great music. Yeah, no, when you gave me the chorale, I just not really I sat down and
on the bass.
later for like about an hour, the piano, just had to let it run out. Sit with it.
That one you can interview the. Yeah, you can go to this area. You ever see these chairs? Changes the chairs. Hey, how are you? No, that was who was the saxophone player? He was the co-leader with Joel.
Joel Forrester, not Joel Forrester.
No, Joel Forrester, and there was a saxophone player. Michael Blake. Who was the saxophone player in the microscopic?
And you're doing
Paul Shapiro.
Yeah. Going along.
No, but the other guy who co-wrote
The co-writer was the same name as the famous architect.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Then you turn around so I get a picture of the two of you.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Should look it up.
There were three of them.
Not Philip. Not Philip.
Philip Johnson.
Yeah.
Philip Johnson.
Oh, you were trying to think of Philip. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah. I can picture him now that I hear his name. Anyway, have a good session.
Oh,
My stuff's on it.
sorry?
I said my iPad's still on it.
I'm gonna make a barrier for Barry.
Oh, you want to move it so the
No, I want to leave
horns
it.
behind?
I want to leave it here to make it easier. But if someone bumps that, it'll bump it up.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
you want to move it? That is
No, I'm going to leave it right next to the piano here, just so no one keeps going.
Carol, you ready? All right, let's get this. Where's Steve?
Test 1, 2.
Decide how you want to play the melody. Yes, I know. Just the two of you on the
Sure. Like one A and the other A? Okay, that's okay. Sure?
Elizabeth, you want to play on I Thought About You?
All right. No, I gotta say.
Yeah, so you go first, I'll take the second.
Okay. I'll let you know. Yeah, good.
Would you like a blues?
Yes, I did. And so fun. Steve was playing. Like I was feeling like the Claire Daly in the fields with the birds and the sheep.
Yeah.
Like her little, I was like, yeah, I definitely felt that.
Oh, okay. Where?
Yeah.
The sheep.
Minor keys, except A minor chords.
We'll talk. Testing 1, 2. Hello. 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 We're gonna play some music for you. How about it for Zaid Nasser coming up to the bandstand? Zaid Nasser on saxophone. Give it up for Zaid Nasser. Yes, indeed. And we got a special guest, Carol Sudhalter, is joining us on this number, on the flute. I Thought About You. Carol Sudhalter, thank you. Sitting in and celebrating Claire Daly. And Zayd Nasser on saxophone. Well, we'd like to invite our tenor saxophonists. We have Michael Blake, and he's going to come up and play a Rassan Roland Kirk tune. Yes, Michael Blake in the house. And this is a song that Claire loved to play called Theme for the Eulipians. And the Eulipians, as Tom Dempsey knows, one of our former board members of Jazz Power and a great guitarist who didn't bring his guitar because he was at the protests. How many of y'all went to the protests? All right, jazz was represented. Yes, indeed, hands off the arts. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, baby. We need the arts now more than ever. You know? We need it now more than ever. So we thank you for representing and coming here and making all part of your day. And we're going to play Theme for the Eulipians. This was Rassan Roland Kirk, who was a great revolutionary. As a matter of fact, one point he just went into a television studio and got his whole band on TV because he felt the jazz needed to be on TV. It's true. I don't know the whole story, but it was he was really amazing, revolutionary. And he believed that the Eulipians were the musicians, the artists, the, what else? What was the other word you used?
Poets, musicians, and artists.
Poets, musicians, the Eulipians. We're all Eulipians, but we have a role to play. That's the idea behind it, right? We have a function, to kind of towards, at least maybe if it's not justice, it's truth. One of those, somewhere in the middle there.
The song is his duty-free gift to the traveler.
The song is his duty-free gift to the traveler. That's Michael Blake. Michael Blake. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to feature a trombonist, Deborah Weiz. You want to announce it?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, give it up for Deborah Weiz. Go ahead.
Musicians trade tunes a lot. It's one of the fun things about having a circle of friends who are also musicians. And I heard Claire playing this once. I lived in her loft, the musician's loft, for like about 9 years. I moved to town, and of course Claire took me in, you know. That's the kind of thing she did with wandering musicians moving into town. And I was one of them. And I heard her playing this tune, this Duke Ellington tune called Melancholia, a tune that I love to play. And so when Eli said this was on her tune list, he said, does anybody want to play it? I was like, I think Eli wants to play Melancholia. So I said, yes, absolutely. Another interesting thing I'm going to add on to, aside from the fact that sometimes a beautiful melody is really all that's needed to be played, is sometimes playing it in a different key evokes different things that we feel. And I always played it in the Ellington key and found out Claire's playing it a half step up, and what a revelation. One of those blessings that comes from bumping in and rubbing up against so many marvelous musicians. So this is Duke Ellington's Melancholia.
Thank you.
Ooh, that about knocked me out. Lisa Parrot is joining us now in the bandstand. Give it up for Lisa. Amazing baritone saxophonist. And she took over. Claire Daly, you may have known, was in the Diva Orchestra, all-women orchestra, and she was there for many years. And then when she split, Lisa took that chair. So they have a strong shared history. And I'm so happy to have Lisa today with us. Thank you. What are you going to do?
Bright, Mississippi.
Bright, Mississippi. Here we go.
Claire recorded this one on baritone monk.
She recorded it on her album Baritone Monk, which I think was co-sponsored by the Thelonious Monk Beer Company. That was a really,
Right, I forgot about that.
which was quite a. How many of us got that going on? Holy moly!
Drums out front?
Yes, please.
Yeah. You take 16. 8.
That was really fun. Lisa Parrot. How about it for Steve Johns making all kinds of trouble? Good trouble on the drums. Dave Hofstra on the bass. Woo. All right, we're going to invite, I think Jasmine James is coming up next. Is she ready? She's ready. All right, Jasmine James. Do you want to announce the song? Or you want me to announce it?
Yeah, I can announce it. Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. So this next tune is known by Charlie Chaplin. And for me, it's one of the first jazz tunes that I learned as a teenager in high school. It's called Smile. And as soon as I saw it on Claire's list, I got excited because I didn't know her, but I've known great teachers in my lifetime. So it's incredible to know that she was a great teacher, and I'm honored to be here singing for her, wherever she might be. Yeah. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Just light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. You just smile. You just smile. You just smile. a smile, just smile. Thank you, thank you. Claire Daly lives. Yes, she does.
That's Jasmine James. All right. Next generation. They carrying the torch for sure. All right. We're going to invite James Zollar to the bandstand. Trumpet player, James Zollar, to play one. Give it up for James. And after this song, we're going to go right into the final blues. So we invite anybody who wants to play, come on up. I know Peter wants to play some piano. If there's anybody else who didn't get a chance to play, come on up. We're going to play some blues after this.
Yes, thank you. I was fortunate enough to record a lot, 2 CDs with Claire. We were very close. And I'll cut straight to the point. I remember her really digging Dexter Gordon. And she loved this tune, Fried Bananas. I remember that. That was one of her tunes. So I'm going to kind of weave in and out of that because Fried Bananas is kind of involved with the head. So I'm going to mix it in with It Could Happen to You. This is for Claire. Fried bananas, it could happen to you. Fried bananas, it could happen to you. It could happen to you, fried bananas. Why don't you give me the 8 out front? No, okay, 2, 1, E flat. That was from my girl, Claire Daly.
James Zollar, baby.
Yeah.
All right, let's have everybody come on in. Who wants to play? We're going to play some blues, everybody. Let's just get this going on. There's blues, some. You only live once, when you're dead, you're done. Uh-oh, I'm feeling it. Hey, everybody, let's have some fun. Can I own you on the scene? They were happy there. Oh, she don't want to block your shine. We're gonna be in E flat. 1, 2, shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break. Hey, everybody, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. Well, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Well, I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Hey, everybody, we don't got no king. You want to bring people together, you got to sing. Come on, let the good time roll. Well, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Come on, get together, let the good time roll. Hey! You're done. Let the good times roll. Well, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. You gotta get together, let the good times roll. Everybody, we ain't got no king. We wanna get together, everybody gotta sing. Come on, let the good times roll. What? Let the good times roll. Oh, let the good time. One more. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Gotta soothe your soul. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Well, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. How about it for everybody? Kenna, Jasmine, Peter on the piano, Lisa, Parrot, Dave Hofstra, Michael Blake, Deborah Weiz, Steve Johns, James Zollar, Zayd Nasser. Oh, Eli Yamin, thank you. We're here from Jazz Power. We want to thank the National Jazz Museum for hosting us. Thank you, Lauren Schoenberg, for starting this great organization. Thank you, everybody online. We love you madly, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Thank you. We do have to do our best now to move along and clear the premises. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.